My COVID test came back today. It says 50. What does that mean? I also got my IQ test back, positive. Welcome to Shave&Butcher, and here's a shave, a little French theme. Actually, I was going to use my only French razor, but I don't have that at home. So I'm using the only French thing I think I have, which is Martin de Candre, Vétyver. You can guess what it smells like. It smells amazing. Perhaps my favorite scent. Now this is, can you see roughly how much is left? This must be 40 shaves or something. Seriously, 40 shaves. So there are hundreds of shaves in this. By the way, I just shaved my head with my new Leaf razor, which is brand spanking new. I noticed that compared to the one I had, which was part of the crowdfunding release, so the first release, this is milder, quite a bit milder, as someone pointed out to me in the comments on the previous video. And I forget to that what was, because I'm an idiot and I didn't check, but it suits me quite fine actually. I do one pass mainly with the grain. I don't like BBS feeling on the head anyway, so for me that's good, but it's interesting. Must have been based on feedback somehow from people. So it's been a few years, what is it, 4 years or something, since the first one was released. Brush is a challenge for any soap. It's the Chubby 3 Best Badger. Is it Best Badger? Super Badger, whatever that means, from Simpsons. You don't need a whole lot when you load this soap, but I have a brush which is large and extremely dense, so I'm going to make sure I get enough anyway, because this lather will be eaten up by the brush. I'm sure that's plenty. We'll go some more. You can do, if you have a normal brush, you can do 10 swirls and it's enough. Seriously, crazy. So why the French theme? Well, because yesterday I drove my sister's niece, my daughter, to the airport, and she's off to France. So she came down yesterday. She's going to be studying on an exchange from her university, studying in Bordeaux. So that's quite nice. Except I've read somewhere that in France they discovered a new version of the coronavirus yesterday. So that's nice. No, but really cool. I may have talked, I think I've mentioned this before, but it's really cool, really cool adventure for her. She went down with another girl from the class, and you know, it was a bit of prep work, because packing for, what is it, 5 months or something, takes a bit of time, but she did well. We're gonna be watching her flat, her apartment, so we're already fighting. She's not been gone 24 hours, we're already fighting over who's gonna be there to get some peace and quiet. There's 3 of us left at home. But anyway, it's gonna be great. She's gonna have such a good time. I'm very happy for her. A little bit envious. I did an exchange from my uni to the north of France when I was the same age. This was 1995, so quite a while ago. But I remember how much fun it was, and I know she's going to have a blast. Hopefully there won't be too much corona shutdown. That's a risk, obviously, but it's a nice place to be shut down. Anyway, so good experience. She hasn't been traveling much on her own, so moving to another country is kind of cool. I mean, I wanted to do everything. I wanted to book the train tickets or flight tickets. Oh, she took a plane too. That was an adventure, but it worked fine. I wanted to book a taxi that was waiting for them. But my wife said, come on, you know, let her let her be a grown-up. And I said, that's fine, we'll do that. But you know, if you're a dad and you have kids, maybe especially daughters, you probably will know the feeling. You just want to protect them and take care of them. And how's that? How's that for lather? Pretty good. I think we'll soak it even more. Oh, the scent on this thing. So yeah, it's gonna be good. Well, if we're allowed, we'll visit her, maybe over Easter or something. So looking forward to that. She's not. She says she is, but you know, she's not going to want to have any visitors, and everybody's going to come. I think that's quite good like that. Grandparents, friends, everybody's coming. You know, my mother's retired and has a mobile home or recreational vehicle. And they travel quite a bit, and they like to go to France. So she and her husband are sort of saying, yeah, we can stay for a long time. And my daughter's going, welcome. Today's razor is one I got from Chris Bailey at IMCDB. It's a Wade&Butcher, about 4/8. And I don't know if you can see, but there's a stamp, and it says, oh, my glasses are gone, medium-sized hollow ground. So here we go, a bit of French goodness in the soap. So such an adventure. And you know, I want to call her and text her all the time saying, what are you doing now? Did you go shopping? Yeah. What did you get? Did you get this kind of biscuit that's really nice? And that sort of thing. She's not even being gone 24 hours. My wife says, no. So I'm not. I wish you could live stream the whole adventure. There you go, good soap. It is a very nice soap. And it's expensive to purchase, but it's very hard. It's a so-called triple milled soap, which means it's been processed by machines, and it's been processed, I guess, 3 times. So it's very hard and doesn't have a lot of moisture in it. So it lasts forever. And each container is quite expensive. I forget how much, 80, 90 euros, I think. But on a cost per shave basis, it's actually cheaper than a modern artisan soap. Because you get hundreds of shaves out of it. So Bordeaux, yeah, Bordeaux, never been, looks spectacular. Where she lives is actually a part of a rather large part of the town, which is protected by UNESCO, and you know, World Heritage protection. And from her room, when she leans out on the balcony, she can see one of the famous churches, which is also, you know, world protected heritage thing. So kind of nice, and 10 meters from what she says is Europe's biggest longest shopping street. She's known to exaggerate a bit, so I'm not quite sure, but it's big anyway. And they're in the Golden Square, so the good part of town. Walking distance to the party area, but not in it. And it just, you know, it just looks cool. I was talking to someone yesterday who said Bordeaux made a big cleanup thing about, I think, 15 years ago, where they cleaned things up and made it pretty and mended and whatever. So now apparently it's quite nice. A lot of wine, a lot of vineyards close by. But I could go visit those, so I don't have to. So she doesn't have to spend 24 hours with me 24/7 when I visit. Yeah, we could do excursions, so that's nice. So wine good, food good, particularly fish and seafood. Apparently, it's close to the sea, and it's on the Garonne River. That obviously leads to the Atlantic Sea. Really cool, really cool. Otherwise in Sweden things are normal, working from home. We got a bit of snow this night. It's been a green winter, or grey rather. But now we have, I'm going to say 7 centimeters of snow, almost 3 inches. And we like it. Got a boo-boo there. That's not a cat, that's got to be something else. Spots or something. Yes, I had to start the day shuffling snow. There you go. That's nice, I don't mind. It is a bit of exercise, and I'm going to be healthy anyway. I mean, I said that in the previous video, didn't I? It's gonna be slightly more healthy. I don't want to go to the gym because the corona level is skyrocketing, so there's no need. I did do some weights yesterday, and I went on the bicycle this morning, so I'm trying, guys. And I've decided that the year is not going to start until, January is a practice month in general. So the year starts on the 1st of February. That sounds good, doesn't it? There you go. Soon we will look decent. So what's the weather like where you live? Do you have snow? I guess not if you're in Australia, but if you're somewhere else, is it cold? Is it snowy? Is it raining? Is it summer? What is it like? Very nice little razor. This, thank you Chris if you're watching. Very nice, yeah. So after this, I'm thinking no lunch. I have kilos to lose, Maybe small lunch. And then a good long walk with the dog in the forest in the snow. He'll like that. He loves the snow. He likes the cold too. All the scents come out. The piss and the shit and that sort of thing. Okay, rinsing. Yeah, very clean, very nice. pretty excellent. Okay, the post-shave routine is going to be my favorite, and I've tried many combinations. My favorite post-shave routine is witch hazel from Thayer's. Doesn't have to be from Thayer's, but that's what I know. That's all I have. Do the head as well. And then a bit of Candre Man, unscented aftershave balm. So it's going to be slightly wet. Hang on, come on. Ooh. So 4 squirts. Can you say squirts on TV? Something in this combination that if you use it over time, or when I use it over time, it's really, really, really good for the skin. So doing that completes the shave. And I'm going to put on a scent that I put on quite often, and it's a good match with the soap. You know why? Well, the soap scent is gone, but still, for the experience, this is Encre Noire from Lalique. So it is a Vétyver scent, very dark, very noir, which is French, like where my daughter lives. There you go. That's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one and stay sharp.